Hi guys. I guess I don't need my good camera to do this. I was going to use my good camera, but its battery is charging, so we can do some more live recording at the piano. I can just use my phone. I wanted to talk a bit about my struggle with mental illness, and I'm very open about it. And I've been dealing with it since I was 20, so since 1997, 98. And every few years we'd have to tweak my antidepressants a little bit because you can build up a tolerance and they can their efficacy can dwindle. So this summer I'd been on a cocktail for about 12 years that was working great. Every couple summers, for some reason it kept being the summer. I don't know why, but we'd have to adjust a little something. But for the most part, it was working really well until this summer. And I think they just run their course. They just really pooped out, and it was full blown depression. So I went to the hospital. My boyfriend was amazing this whole time. He was just an angel. I'm so grateful. And people who don't have that support, my heart goes out to you, and hopefully, you can find that support through friends online. Contact me, anybody. I think if we share our experiences, we're able to help other people. And also, since we've been through it, we know what it's like. So, we know what it's like to suffer in that way. So we can empathize with people. So anyway, Taigi took me to the hospital, and because I didn't have a family physician. I do now. After going to the hospital, I was able to get one, and they did a whole switcheroo on my medications. So I'm on a different one now, and I'm in the process of getting used to it, which is kind of a drag because if any of you have experience with antidepressants, you might know that you often feel worse before you feel better, and that's pretty normal. So I'm in that phase right now, and that's why I've been kind of inactive online. But I'm feeling great today. I'm actually doing photo shoots and some live recording and all this, so hopefully I'm on the up and up now and starting to see the light. I kind of woke up today and the world had more colors. And I remember that feeling before with another antidepressant when it started working. I woke up one day and it was like there was a sense of hope in the world. There was a sense of excitement, and everything was more colorful, metaphorically colorful. And what else do I want to say about this? If you're struggling with this, I'm not saying that antidepressants are the answer for everybody, because I know that that's not the case. But for me, I know it's a chemical imbalance. It's not PTSD. It wasn't anything environmental that caused it. It's just, I think, goes hand in hand with being a creative, artistic temperament. For some reason, there's that link throughout history. Think of all the artists who were self-medicating with opioids, and they became bibulous. And I don't blame them. You're just looking for some kind of relief. So drop a comment if you've been through this and what your experience has been and how you're doing with it all during COVID, which is an environmental stressor. I think we really need to support each other and help each other through this difficult time. So I hope somebody out there who needs to hear this, will benefit from it, and that would make my transparency worth it. I'm not ashamed of it. I've made a conscious choice now to talk about it and be open, because that's how the stigma will be eliminated. You'd think that in 2020 there'd be no stigma, but sometimes there still is. So anyway, I could go on and on and on forever about this, but I'll stop there and drop me a message and let me know how you're doing. Thanks.